You're not about to take a motherfucking thing from me. I'm 5'3". You will kill me or I'm gonna kill you.
Now that you said it again, I'll let the comments talk, but I got to get out the way because you mentioned Boosie. And this is just what's going on in the world, and the world pay attention to names like that. Young Thug, of course, had to do his time in county while he fought his trial. And Boosie, of course, did his time. And Young Thug just made a post saying that going to PC is the smartest thing to do. And of course, this is Young Thug, he's a famous rapper. And he's basically telling, other famous rappers, that's the smartest thing to do, go into protective custody. And Boosie responded saying that is not the manly thing to do. To want to be protected from your own people that listen to your music, that buy your albums, that spend money on you, to not be amongst them. Boosie said that's not, that's foul.
But that's the same people that say if you go back to your hood, you get killed. Like, let's be real. But see, we not being honest, homie. We trying to live up to a code that was a fugazi, homie. This street shit was a facade, and we fell for it. The street shit was a facade, and we fell for it, brothers. Let's be honest with ourselves. I'm honest with I fell for the bullshit. But once it's like, when you become a man, you put away childish things. And that's what I did. I put away the childish shit. And this is no attack on Boosie, man. I listened to some of his music, man, when he talked about the cancer and all that, but I think that's where he really came from, his heart, man. But you know what somebody told me in Angola? When I said, but why you ain't rapping like that no more? Because I didn't know. I was at Camp C. This was in 2000. I got swung off the main prison walk, you heard me? Because, like I said, bro, when I went to Angola, I had an X on my back with the administration from the warden on down, bro. So I was I'm not about to just be beefing with these dudes. You heard me? No, I'm about to be beefing with them. Like, I was considered real militant, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, actually, I ain't just talking. So when dudes, we going in the field. I remember this day like it was just a day. And the dude, one of the dudes because I fuck with Baton Rouge, man. I got a lot of solid, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't on that set tripping boy. That's what the Jim Crow taught. Turn the light skin against the dark skin, the short against the tall, the fat against the skinny. All our differences, he utilized it to make us enemies. And we still falling for that shit today in 2026, right? So dude said, man, listen to this, E. And I listened to it and I hear this funny little voice of her and he's spitting, you know what I'm saying? I said, what the little kid is, bro? He's spitting, you know what I'm saying? And I was Boosie. That was the first time I got into it. I was in Angola already when I found out who he was. You know what I'm saying? So and then a lot of my people fuck with Boosie. A lot of Boosie partners fuck with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just one step away from each other. You know what I'm saying, bro? And them dudes some solid dudes. Them some real dudes. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to shit on nobody or no bullshit like that, bro. I want us to come together. You know what I'm saying? That's what I really want. I want them to look, man, hey, bro, look, you know what's going on. Come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. Be more vocal about that shit, dog. If you don't just say free my dog, but we got to take action to free our dog, homie.
That's right. If the old you, let's say the young you who was in Angola, who's hearing about Boosie, just to get an idea of what the mentality is, someone with a name on the streets or in music comes into a situation like Angola. Does it even matter if someone chooses PC or with the people? Like, what? Who does that help? Who does it?
Well, my name, Charles and White and a few other people that threw my name in that mix already. Ask Eastside, ask Eric Brown. You did with Boosie, woo. And bro, it's like y'all put me in a real fucked up position because if I tell a lot of people, not just about this, but if I just start saying the truth about a lot of shit, y'all be saying y'all be want that real shit, but y'all don't really be want to hear it, bro. Because y'all idolize people that you never met, but you don't know the real story. You don't know the back. You don't really be knowing. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no shot at, you know what I'm saying? Because when you come to Angola, bro, when you come to penitentiary, Angola, Louisiana State Penitentiary, and you a celebrity status already, bro, man, I don't give a fuck what you say. Warden Burl Kane at the time, he gonna put you where the fuck he wants to put you. And he had his own program. He had his own system. Yeah. You dig? He had his own program and his own motherfucking system, man. Yeah. Right? And in Angola, I'm not calling it the bloodiest prison in America. The media, the people dubbed it the bloodiest prison in America at the time when I was there, right? It might not have that category, that status now, but when I went there in 1994 in the 90s, you heard me? That's what it had. So the war knew that the optics of things. So if you got a celebrity, you can't just throw him, let it just because he say, I'm a bad motherfucker, I'm about to go down and walk. You heard me? Nah, man, because them dudes down there, y'all niggas rap murder, them dudes do murder. You know, some of you got dudes in Angola that committed 4-5 murders to get there, and they committed 2-3 more murders while they was there. So they don't want to hear all that shit. They don't even listen to music. So they don't even know what's going on the outside world. Angola, the 18,000 acres, that's all they know, right? So when you come to Angola with a celebrity status, bro, it's no such thing as protective custody in Angola. Let's get that straight, bro. I get asked all this shit all the time, this and that, though. I'm about to set that shit straight. There's no such thing in Angola as protective custody, bro. That's why I was considered the bloodiest prison in America. You could check out and all that, but we did have what you call weak dormitories, and that's the general population, and weak cell blocks. And Burl put all them dudes that had celebrity status, he put them in what we call dudes who grew up in that motherfucker, weak areas.
And when you say weak, you mean that ain't no,
in other words,
it ain't as bloody.
It ain't that bloody. And you got the most, that's where the rats go and where a lot of the punks go. The ones who couldn't handle that pressure down that wall. They put them back there. Camp J Bass unit, that was considered a weak dormitory. Because when you go to Camp J, it was considered extended lockdown. They named it after fish. You got cooter, you got shark, you got gator. You heard me? And so when you have these these type of lockdown environments, you have to have what? Somebody to come back and feed us because we ain't give a fuck. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So if they got us on lockdown, literally, because we didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Ask me how many times I've been to Camp J because I didn't give a fuck. Once you killed my brother, once you gave me life without parole, why should I, at 16 years old, why should I give a fuck? Yeah. I didn't give a fuck. You not about to fuck me. You not about to take a motherfucking thing from me. I'm 5'3". You gonna kill me or I'm gonna kill you. That was my mentality, bro. Dudes wasn't worried. Like right now, I could come out and be diplomatic, right? I could come out right now and show emotional intelligence, right? Yeah. But back then, man, nigga wasn't trying to hear that shit. Nigga, you a man and you want to get fucked. You heard me? Yeah. Nigga wanted blood on their knife or shit on their dick.
Damn.